Hello and welcome back to Yasmin Chambers Poetry Corner. This week the topic is entitled Choosing Wisely. The text will come from the book of Proverbs, which is located in the Old Testament of the Bible, chapter 3, verses 5 through 7 of the NIV version. And it reads like this: Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. So what exactly do these verses mean, and how do we apply them to everyday life that will help us make wise choices? Let's examine the words. First, we are instructed to trust in God, which means we are to wholeheartedly surrender or give up everything, our will, what we want, our emotions and intellect, and that we know about a given situation and rely solely on divine intervention despite what we believe the outcome may be. We are agreeing that we did not create ourselves, and that our human insight is not enough. We recognize that God's plans are unfathomable and his ways superior but incomprehensible, and that he is sovereign and worthy of our full trust. We are agreeing to relax and depend on him. Next, we are instructed to lean not on our own understanding, that human versus divine understanding. And we are instructed to acknowledge him. This is when we understand that we don't know it all, and we refuse to rely on our intellect, emotions, or our will. But instead, we choose to reflect on the divine superiority of our Creator and acknowledge him, recognizing and submitting to his superiority, his will, and his ways rather than our own. Next, the text instructs us to receive divine direction. So when we submit and surrender to his sovereignty, he recognizes our desire for intimacy with him. Into me I see intimacy with him. Yes. And responds by providing the guidance and direction that we need to live a fully abundant, joy and peace-filled life. He makes our crooked paths straight as we follow him and not ourselves, while soothing or smoothing our paths as we move through this lifelong journey towards the completion of our divine earthly goal. The last verse instructs us to be not wise in thy own eyes. And this simply means that we must understand and submit to the fact that we did not make ourselves or gain wisdom on our own. However, the wisdom that humanity acquires comes from God, and because of this fact, we must fear him as a proper response for rejecting that human pride that we have inside, which is representative of the display of human ignorance rather than godly wisdom. When we display and walk in godly wisdom, we receive and experience spiritual and physical health and vigor, rather than living a foolish and unwise life that leads to dishonor and shame and misunderstanding and lifelong hardships. So, will you choose a true life of meaning and fullness, or one which is empty and meaningless? Bottom line, we need to trust in God, and he will direct our lifelong path and journey to success. We need to make wise rather than unwise choices and allow God to lead us to much success when we submit to our Creator. Until next time, be blessed. This week, I'm going to read a poem entitled I Am the Way Out. And this poem was written by Emma Chambers. And I'm very proud to say that she was my mother-in-law for over 15 years before my husband passed away. And it's an awesome poem. It has quite a bit to do with our topic this week, which is choosing wisely. And so her poem goes something like this. Indulgence says, drink your way out. Philosophy says, think your way out. Science says, invent your way out. Industry says, work your way out. Communism says, strike your way out. Fascism says, bluff your way out. Militarism says, fight your way out. But Christ says, I am the way out. Choose wisely, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed week. And until next time, I love you much, and I'll see you soon. God willing. Bye.